Hey, what is going on YouTube? It's me, Nick, here back bringing you an all-new flipping guide, and I'm going to try to follow this video because this is just a recorded voiceover that I'm going to do, and this is a follow-up on episode 1. So this is episode 2, and the reason why I'm recording this over is because I did say too many times in this video, and it was really late and my mind was in the wrong place. But now I do have 6 mil, and so let's go ahead and get started. Let me explain a little tip that I didn't explain in the previous video. Go in the Runescape homepage and you're gonna go ahead and let me resize this to the screen. Okay, go to the community, Grand Exchange, and you're gonna scroll down and say the highest traded items, and that will show you what people are trying to buy. So those are the items that you're going to want to try to flip, because they do make you the most amount of money, because lots of people are wanting them, lots of people are trading them, lots of them are available. So they are some of the best things to flip. Some things are better than others, but you guys can do high priced items, which will probably not be on here, but they will probably be in price rises and stuff like that. So let's get started by going to the GE, and I'm just going to go to the buy slot. Let's do some granite malls. So I have been doing some money making guides and actually been doing some flipping. So that's how I made 6 mil so far. So let's buy some granite malls. Buy for 10% over. If you haven't watched the previous video, go ahead and go watch it, because it does show you the margins and it does show you the basic idea of flipping, and it does show what I did and why I bought it for 10% over and sold it for 10% under. I bought it for about 29,000, or actually no, 30k, pretty much. So let's go. Actually, I'm going to buy it for 29,500, because just a couple GP above, because someone will be trying to do these and I will be above them. And I'm going to sell it for 30,340. So remember, this is a voiceover, so I'm trying to follow the video as best as I can. So what I basically did was I added a couple coins, and I will sell it for a bit under what I'm supposed to, just because I want to beat out the other person trying to flip. So let's go ahead and buy some more granite malls, and let's. Okay, so 29,500 is going to be my buying price, and I'm just going to buy 10 of them at one time, and hopefully those will work. And I have a lot of crap inside my GE, so let's try Dragon Scimitars, I guess. Actually, never mind. Let's go ahead and go to the most traded list, and let's do U-Logs, because that is one of them that will make us a lot of money. It's most traded. So buy for 10% over, sell for 10% under, and that will give me my margins. And boom. So these are my margins. And I believe the limit on logs is about 25,000, so I'll be making some pretty nice profit off of this, because I can buy it in bulk. It'll make me about 10 GP a piece, but if you multiply that by 25,000, I'll make 250,000 GP. So this is an item that you can do in bulk, so it is very good. It will make you a couple million within a couple days, but bulk things do make you a lot of money if you really look at them. So I'm going to buy it for 496, and I'm going to sell it for 504 GP. That'll make me 8 GP, but that is still pretty good. I just want to beat out the other person trying to flip them. And go to my U-Logs, and I'm actually going to buy it for, test it out with 20 of them. And 496 is what I'm going to buy it for. And we're going to do some Dragon Scimitars right now, and I'm going to buy one of these and buy for 5% over or 10% over and sell it for 5% under or 5% or 10% under. It doesn't really matter. You can try doing 5% over. You can do 10% over, sell for 10% under, or buy for 5% under, or buy for 5% over and sell for 5% under. And we're going to buy these for 62,570 because I want to beat the other person trying to flip them. So those couple of GP will make a difference. Sell it for 69,150. So that'll make me some pretty nice profit. Let's do my U-logs and sell them for 504 coins. It is pretty decent amount of profit doing it in bulk, so that is why I'm doing it. It will make me a pretty decent amount of profit, so that's the only reason why I'm doing them, and I'm trying to make my cash pile back. So let's go ahead and do some Dragon Scimitars right now since I have the margins on those. And whips do work if you have the money, but really I don't. I will probably do that. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna buy it for 62,570 coins, and I'm gonna sell it for 69,150. I'm gonna test it out with 2 Dragon Scimitars because I don't want to lose a lot of money. And my Dragon Scimitars are here. So hopefully these will work. I'm going to sell it for 69,150 coins. So this will make me a bit of GP. It will make me about 7,000 GP a piece. So my U-logs do work, but I'm going to buy a couple thousand. Let's do just 1K. Let's test it out with that. And I did make some pretty nice profit off the Dragon Scimitar, so that is pretty good. I believe the limit for Dragon equipment is 10, so it's going to bring me in about 70k profit. More around 65k, but that's pretty good. 62,570 is what I'm going to buy for. Once again. I did reach my limit, so the limit is 10. So that is just a little tip. But this will rank in about 60,000 because I did test it out with one, I just realized. So I got my 1,000 U-log, so that's pretty fast. So I am now waiting for this. Let's go do some more. Sell these U-logs for 504 coins. Let's do some Abyssal Whips, why not? Because those do rank in a lot of profit. They almost never fail me. They always work, pretty much. I don't want to mislead you guys, but they pretty do always work. There is a 10 limit every 4 hours, but it is pretty nice profit. You'll make around 100 through 150k through a period of 4 hours, so it is pretty good, guys. Let's buy one for 10% over. So I just got all my U-logs. That's pretty nice. So I'm starting to make profit, and I got one Dragon Scimitar or two, I'm not really sure. Let's go to my history real quick. And the history is a lifesaver for flipping, so I would recommend making that your best friend while flipping. I'm going to buy it for 458,100 coins. And I'm going to sell it for 465,100. So this will rank in a pretty decent amount of profit. It's not exactly 100k, but it's still pretty good. I need to do my U logs. Let's go ahead and do tons of U logs since they do work. So let's do a couple K, and that will make me some pretty nice profit. Let's do a couple. We did 3,000 right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy my abyssal whips because my abyssal whips will work pretty good. And let's buy these. While we're talking about this, let me go ahead and talk about future flipping videos. I will probably be inviting some more people to do some dual commentaries, just because lots of people will have their own techniques for flipping and you guys want to see that, and it will be more interesting, and we can discuss more inside that video and share our own personal opinions, and we can share our own ideas on flipping. So it is better. So I will be inviting some people, possibly cold marking in some future videos, and so my abyssal whips are going, and so are my U logs. So all my abyssal whips have sold, so that's pretty fast. Abyssal whips are really fast to flip. They're always reliable, almost. I don't want to mislead you guys, but they almost always work. That's going to bring me in about 63,000 in all, because I did test it out with one, which isn't 100k, but usually it does make you about 100k per 4 hours. So that is just a quick little tip. If you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them. Just post them in the comment section below, and I will probably most likely reply as soon as possible if it is a reasonable question. And my granite malls are selling, so are my dragon scimitars, and so are my U logs. And pretty nice. All my dragon scimitars have just bought, so pretty good. I'm going to sell these for 30k 340, which is a 5 GP difference of the average price. So I'm not really sure granite malls are really reliable. They didn't make me that much money. I'm doing more things in bulk right now because I can't do high priced items just yet because I only have 6 mil, but you guys just have to experiment. You guys have to have a risk factor to do this. You guys have to know that sometimes you'll lose money, sometimes you will not make money, sometimes you will make incredible amount of money. So I cannot tell you what to buy, what to sell, because I cannot predict the future. The GE does change every hour pretty much. I have to check every hour when flipping because I am influencing the margins, and so is everyone else. So Ceradoman swords are one idea, and I was making 100k off of them one day, and then the next day I lost 700k while doing them because I bought a couple of them and then I couldn't sell them. So it was really bad, but it's all cool. But that's an idea of what may happen. And I am trying a Varrock plate skirt right now, and usually they are good because lots of people like to PK with them, and lots of people like to take them to do all types of stuff. And so we would make a pretty decent amount of profit off of Varrock plate skirts, but these are some ideas of what items usually do work sometimes, but they do fluctuate immensely, so don't go out buying them 100 of them at the price that I have inside my videos. But the history of the GE is my best friend pretty much. It's when flipping, it's like your best friend. You need to use it because it does help you, unless you want to keep track, which will be a bit more complicated. But we're doing some Varrock plate skirts right now, and these will make me a bit of profit, so I'm just going to do this. And lots of you guys have enjoyed my videos and asked for me to show and demonstrate the items that I flip and make a commentary about it instead of fast forwarding ×3 where you can't see what I'm doing. But I will take that advice and just follow what you do, what you say, and what you give me your advice, because I want to take your ideas and put them into my videos. So that's the only reason why this video is kind of long, as well as my other videos. So what I basically did, I sold it for 1 GP under because they weren't going, and I got my 1 Baroque plate skirt. So but for 409k. I think I'm going to do my last Abyssal Whip since I didn't buy all 10 just yet. So I'm buying 7 of them. I'm not really sure if I'll cap off the little 10 limit mark. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to buy it for 458,100 coins. We are almost done flipping for this guide. So the U logs, I don't know what's going on with those. They were working pretty good. But let's go ahead and do these real quick. I'm not sure if I reached my limit for my whips. Most likely. This is going to be my last flip most likely. So I'm going to check out. Okay, so I did pause the video, I just noticed that right now, but I made approximately 128k, which is actually some pretty nice profit, guys, in case you don't know. But that is pretty nice profit for the amount of time that I did it in, considering that I did talk to you guys a ton. But my third video, I already made this, and I'm just fixing this video, and I did this, I did make 128k in approximately probably 10 minutes, because I did spend half of the time talking to you guys, and I only made 40k in that session, even though it was about an hour long. Although I did talk a lot in that video, 40k was how much I made, and I barely broke 40k. I barely even got it, because I made some flaws inside that video. But that shows you that sometimes bulk works better than high priced items. But I want to ask you guys if you guys enjoy the long length videos, if you guys want to see them, if you guys want to see my examples, if you guys want it to be a commentary, or do you want me to pass forward ×3 and just like do all types of stuff. But lots of people don't like that. But some people I do have to please. I try to please everyone that makes requests. So I will try to please everyone. So I did make approximately 128k. So that's pretty nice profit, because I did start out with 6,001k, in case I haven't mentioned already. But the next video I will probably doing some high priced items, some new items. So hopefully and hopefully I will make a pretty decent amount of profit. But in case you haven't noticed, this is a voiceover. I discussed that in the beginning of the video. But be looking out for some future videos. So this is episode 2, and please enjoy. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I really appreciate you guys, and that's pretty much it. Peace. If you guys